Hi everyone, how are you? Good morning. This morning we are going to answer the question of does running cause arthritis? This is Dr. Duane Scotty, physical therapist with Spark Physical Therapy. Here I wanted to reach out to you on a Monday. You can see it's tie day, we got lecture day, we got the Yankee Pride. Figured I'd whip out the tie today to give them a little extra luck today to get back on track, starting the season to the lowly Orioles, 1-2, not a great start, but this year is going to be a great year for my Yanks. Today I did want to jump on because I feel like I get this question all the time is, does running, if I run, then, or I have bad knees, I have bad hips, and if I run, then I'm just going to get arthritis or I'm going to have hip pain or knee pain. So just to kind of dispel the myth that a lot of people out there have is, does running cause arthritis? Running does not cause arthritis, all right? A lot of people think the pounding of running will definitely wear down the joints and will cause arthritis. There is no scientific research at all that shows that running does cause arthritis at all. In fact, there has been studies done that show that runners over time, those that have run throughout their life, have a less incidence of arthritis later in their older years and less incidence of total hip replacements as well as total knee replacements. Now, that being said, if you have had a traumatic athletic type injury in your younger years, in your teenage years, in your 20s, let's say you tore your ACL, let's say you had a meniscal tear in your knee, or let's say you had a labral tear in your hip that was due to a traumatic event or a torn piece of cartilage in your hip, then the thought is that more likely you are going to have an increased incidence of getting arthritis later in life. But running in of itself will not cause you to have arthritis. So if you have that history, then you want to be smart about your training and think about, am I getting pain when I'm training? Am I getting pain when I'm running? If you are, then you want to think about, go see a good physical therapist who will identify any kind of contributing factors that's causing your pain. A lot of times it could be weakness of your hip muscles or down lower at the foot and ankle. If there are some restrictions there, some limitations, then that will cause you to have pain. And then the other thing is, a lot of people will get pain, so they go out for a run for the first time, or they just take up running, and they start running and say, oh, my knees hurt, so running has to be bad for my knees. I can't be a runner, I can't run. That is not true, okay? The body takes time to adapt, and depending upon your fitness level, if your muscles are not strong enough to take up running, and or you did not start out with a slow enough progression, then the body's going to respond to that and is going to say, I'm done, I'm going to give you some pain. And most likely it is, if it's knee pain, let's say in a runner's case, it's kind of kneecap pain, what we call patellofemoral pain syndrome. So simply some irritation of the bottom, the under part of your kneecap. That does not mean that you're going to have arthritis later in life. All right, does that make sense? If that makes sense, type "makes sense" in the comment section. So I just wanted to dispel that myth, because I do talk to a bunch of people who want to take up running or have tried running in the past, and they say, I can't run because it's bad for my knees. Or I heard that running causes arthritis. That is not true. No scientific literature to prove that. In fact, again, runners who run throughout their life have decreased incidence, so they don't get arthritis. Think about all the benefits of running and nourishing the joints and actually bringing blood flow, good synovial fluid, kind of nourishing that joint, as well as the benefits of training to run. So if you're training, you're strengthening your hip muscles, you're strengthening your knee muscles. That is all going to prevent abnormal stresses to your joints over time and prevent wearing away of the cartilage in between the two bony surfaces that causes arthritis. So if you were thinking that this would cause arthritis, running would cause arthritis, hopefully this video is helpful. If it was helpful for you, type in "helpful" in the comment box. It helps more people like you be able to see this video over time so we can get our message out. Don't be afraid to run. Get out there, be active. The more active you are, the less chance you will develop arthritis later in life. Again, this has been Dr. Duane Scotti, physical therapist at Spark Physical Therapy, where we help active adults and athletes get back to the sports and the workouts they love without pain, rest, so stopping the activity they love, or going multiple trips to the doctors throughout the week. I hope you all have a great April Fool's Day. Hopefully no one plays any jokes on you. And thanks again for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye.